Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the chapter 10, class 9, Herons Formula. So, first of all, what is the uses of the Herons Formula? So, the Herons Formula is used to calculate the area of the triangle. So, area of a triangle we can calculate using the Herons Formula. So, generally, what is the area of this triangle? This is a triangle you have. So, here we will have a height and this is a base. So when the height and base is given, the area of the triangle is given by half into length, that is h into b, or b into h, the base into height. But in some problem there is a side is given. The side of the triangle is given, so it is not possible to apply this rule by using this one. So here you will have a B, C. So these are the sides of the triangle. So these are the sides. So in that case, we cannot find it, we cannot apply this rule. On that case, we will use the Herons formula. So what are the Herons formula says? So the area is given by, it is a square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Okay, what is your S? The S is nothing but your semi-parameter. What do you mean by parameter first? The parameter is nothing but adding all side. We got it, the parameter. So parameter is nothing but here the adding all the sides. So you have a plus b plus c. So you will get it a plus b plus c is your parameter, whereas the s is nothing but semi means half. So a plus b plus c divided by 2. So this is the formula we are going to use. Now we will solve the problem. The first problem, find the area of the triangle. Two sides of the triangle is given as 8 and 11 and the parameter is given. So there is a two tasks you have to do it in this problem. So first of all, I have to calculate the area of a triangle. For the area of triangle, I need the three sides. So this is the A side, this is the B side which is given, the opposite of angle B which is a B, opposite angle of C which is a, and opposite of angle C, this is a side C. So which is a question mark? I don't know, sir. So first of all, I have to calculate the third side. How will you calculate that one? There is a one more hint it is given. What is that? This is a parameter, sir. So parameter is given by, this is a parameter is equal a plus b plus c is equal 32. Now I will substitute the a and b. So this is a and b which is given in the question. So which is 8 plus 11 plus c which is equal 32. So c is equal 32 minus, after adding and simplify, this is equal 19. So I will move the 19 on the other side, it become minus 19. Plus 19 become minus 19. So you will get it, the answer is equal here. So this one is equal 32 minus 19 which is equal 13. Yes. So you got it, the three sides. Now I will start the Herons formula. What are the Herons formula? Here you have. So this is the area is given by, it is a square root of S times of S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. So this is the formula. Now I will just calculate the S. What is S? Is nothing but the parameter. This is A plus B plus C divided by 2. Otherwise, we can say this one is a parameter divided by 2. This is a parameter which is given in the question itself, or you can add it this one. So I write it 32 divided by 2, which is equal 16. Or if you want to calculate by adding, you can do it. The same thing here. So if I add it here, what is this? A, B, C. A is equal 8, B equal 11, C equal 13 divided by 2. So which is equal, which is 19 plus 13, which is equal 32 divided by 2 equal 16. In answer, both are same. Either you can use the parameter technique or by side technique. Both are same. Now I will substitute the value in the formula. So what is the formula here? This is equal square root of s. S is nothing but 16. Now I have to subtract s with a. What is that? Which is equal 16 minus 8, which is 8. And then s with b. So which is equal 16 minus 11, which is 5. And then s with the c, which is 13. So 16 minus 3, which is equal 3. Now the simplification part is a very important part. Many students will feel difficulty while simplifying the roots. So the best technique I will teach you here. So separate the root. First apply the root here for this one, root 16. Now I will multiply these two. So what is this one? This is 40. So root 40. I will separate it. Then I will apply the root for this one separate. So it is root 3. Because all the numbers is within the same root, I will separate this one. Now it is easy. What is this one? 16 root, which is equal 4. And how will you write it this one? This one I can write it as, so this is 4 into 10. If you take the 4 outside the root, you will get 2 root 10. And this is going to be the same. What is that? Root 3. So what is the final answer? This is 4 into 2, which is 8. And then which is root 30. So here root 10, root 3, which is equal root 30. So this is the way you can go with the simplification. This is the very easiest method if you go through like this. The next one, the next example, we will have it here. So the triangular park ABC has a side. The three sides are given in the question. It is direct. So this is A, and this is B, and this is C, which is shown in the graph figure. And it has a fencing. So how much area does sheep need to plant? So this area it is asking. So this area it is asking here. So this is the actually the area. By using the Herons formula, we will calculate this part. So I will calculate the S owl. So this is the S. What is the S here? Square root of S times of S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. After that, I will calculate the S, the semi-parameter. 120. This is actually the formula is A plus B plus C divided by 2. So here 120 plus 80 plus 50 divided by 2. So if you add it 120 plus 80, which is equals 200. 200 plus 50, which is 250 divided by 2, which in turn implies 125, which is the half of the 250. Substitute in the formula. What is the formula here? The area is given by, it is square root of S. S is nothing but 125. I write it as it is. And I have to subtract this one with a 120. So it becomes 5. So when you subtract with the 120, it becomes 5. Now when subtract with the 80, it is 40. 125 minus 80, which is 45. And then the last one, it is 125 minus 50, which is 75. Now here I can just separate the root. So if you separate the root, you will get what? 125. And then here root 5. Then here root 45, root 75. Now it is an easy way to just break as a part. So here I can write it as 25 into 5. This one. 125 I can write it as this one. And here this is root 25. Here I can write it this one as 9 into 5, which is 45. Next one here I can write it this one as 25 into 3. So this is the easy way you can do it. Now I will take it outside. What is this one? 25. If you apply this one, you will get 5 root 5 inside as it is into root 5 as it is here. Now here it becomes, if you take it this one outside the root, you will become 3 root 5. And here, so this is 5 root 3. So this is the easy way. Now when you multiply this one, what happened? When you multiply 5 into 3, 15, 15 into 5, which is equal 75. So this is 75. Inside the root, you will have what? 5 into 5 into, this is 25, 5 into 3. So this is 75, and here again you will get what? After that, here you have a 25, this one. So 5 5s are 25, and then this part is equal 15. If you take the root here outside, you will get 75 into 5 root 15. So if you multiply this one, it becomes 75 into 5. So 25, here 35, 37. So 375 root 15. Thereafter, we cannot simplify. I'll leave it your answer up to this part. Now the last one here. What is the difference between the last problem and this problem? Here directly the sides are given, whereas here as a ratio is given. This is 3:4:7 of this triangle whose parameter is given in the question. So this is the parameter which is given, and this is the side, the ratio 3 of x, 3 times of x, 5 times of x, 7 times of x. So how will you calculate? First x I have to calculate. How will you calculate? The parameter is given in the question. First, I will calculate the parameter. Parameter is equal 300, and then added this all sides. So what are the sides here? 3x, 7x, 5x equal 300. And here this is 10 plus 15. So 15x is equal 30 and x is equal 20. So this is the parameter, the x value. Now I have to calculate one by one the sides. What is the side should be? The side is 20. If you multiply 20 here, it becomes 60. If you multiply 20 here, the x we have found it. So therefore the x value we have calculated, just I replace in place of x. So here what will get? 5 into 20, which is 100, and 7 into 20, which is 140. So all sides you have. Thereafter, it is the same story we have to repeat again. So first you have to calculate the s. S is nothing but the a plus b plus c divided by 2, or we can say semi parameter. There is a two method, as I told before. It is 300 divided parameter divided by 2, it is 150. Or if you want to do it by adding a plus b plus c, you will get the same thing. A is equal, this is 140, 60 plus 100 divided by 2, which is equal 300 divided by 2. Answer will be 50. So here this is actually the parameter which is given in the question. So I am taking directly. Or you can write it in the formula substitute method. It is the same thing. Now this is the same as usual after. So this is area is given by, what is the rule? It is square root of s times of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. So what is s here? Square root of s. S is nothing but 150. Then 150 minus 140, which is 10. 150 minus 100, which is 50. And 150 minus 60, which is 90. Now I will just go through this separate. So what happened here? This one you can just separate the root. Thereafter simplification part. So I will go with the separation here. So if you multiply this one, what will get here? This is 15 into 10. This part. And this is as usual 10 as it is. Next, I will separate the root for this part. So what are the root for this one? Root 50. Is it right? And then root 90. So since this value is equal what? So 100. So I have it 100 into 15. And this one is 25 into 2, 50. And here 9 into 10. Is it right? After that, apply the root concept. So if you take it outside the root, you will get 10. So because root 100 is equal 10. And inside root, you will have 15. Now similarly here, so it becomes 5 into root 2. Here it becomes 3 into root 10. Is it right? Now multiply the integers here you have. So this is 50, 50 into 3, which is equal 150. What about the inside the root? You have 15 into 2 into 10. So if you multiply, you will get it one more thing. So let us check what happened. When you multiply inside, what happened? This is 30. This is 30 into 10, which is equal 300. So how will you write it? 300 in powers. So this one will be 100. So I write it this one as 100 into 3. Is it right? Now if you take it the 100 outside the root, so it becomes 10. It becomes 10. 10 root 3. So final answer will be 1500 root 3. So this is the final answer. So there is a one more problem. We will try it at the here. So what is the equilateral triangle? Suppose if you have a equilateral, what do you mean by equilateral triangle? All sides will be equal. Equilateral triangle, all sides will be equal. So it will be look like this one. So see, all sides are same. Clear? Now, what do you mean by isosceles triangle? So isosceles triangle is nothing but isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. You have a two sides will be same. Two sides will be same. See here, this one, and this is the longest part. These two sides is same. Any two sides are same, we call it as isosceles triangle. You can do it. You can apply the same rule for all the problem using the same Heron's formula. Thank you.